Sponsors here, Destination New South Wales, Central Coast Council, and of course Kinesio, BLK. As we see the two sides come out, we've got a quick interview from Catcher on the touchline.
So, hi, congrats for making the ball final. How was the game? How's the tournament?
Yeah, the tournament's been quite tough. We've had some ups and downs, almost beating the Aussie gold team, so that was really a proud moment for our girls. Just a local rep team, so we were super proud of how the girls have gone. We've got some new players and some experienced ones. That last game, the intensity was there from the start. You could see that, so yeah, we were proud of how we went then.
Fantastic and good luck. Thank you.
Well, we're back now. We've got West Harbour, and they're taking on the Newtown Rugby Club. It's a high kick-off there, West Harbour. They've got a couple of players from all around Australia in their side, and Newtown playing in that hot pink. Very nice colours out there. The pink versus the black, the old versus the new. What do you think of it, Liz?
Yeah, we saw a few men from this pirate side of the Byron Bay, and they were sporting their pledges. So I'm glad to see that they've got their full kit on today. They had quite a good game yesterday. I was watching some of their action on field too. I think they came up against one of the Australia sides. Of course, with the men, we have Australia, Aussie Development, and the Aussie Universities teams. So a lot of depth here.
Oh, the inside ball turned Jordan to pay, and he had a couple of big moments yesterday. The Pirates, and they're looking to expand the ball out wide, and the game certainly nobody's yet. Both sides looking good with the ball. As we go now, the big man, Albert Tuisue, and there's a player down on the far side. They'll get over there at the moment. He hasn't really moved. Looks like it might be a head knock on the far side. They will play through it though, and that's a penalty. They might get someone off there at the moment.
Yeah, it's always a tough situation. We've come across that before too. We are looking out for the player welfare. You also don't want to be attacking shorthanded with the ball. So I imagine that if they do need a sub, they'll bring him on now. But of course, the player welfare and safety coming first.
Yeah, that's right. There's the man on the screen injured right now. It's all about putting safety first in these tournaments. Trainers going across to just determine the extent of that injury. First half. 2 minutes elapsed, 5 minutes remaining here. A beautiful day unfolding here on the Central Coast. Look at that, picture blue skies.
This is Wyong at its finest, Peter. As the ball boy, hat backwards. Might have to turn that around with the sun coming out. Just to, as we speak of safety first, slip, slop, and slap. Liz, are you familiar with slip, slop, slap?
I am not, but I think I'm going to find out, aren't I?
What is it? Slip on a T-shirt, slop on some sunscreen, and slap on a hat.
That's what they say.
That was the go-to message as we were growing up as kids, Liz. Is sun safe is so important over here,
especially in Australia,
in our great brown land.
It's the UV.
See, that was like last year. We were here at the tournament, and it was close, 30, 35 C even. It was a hot one.
It was hot last year. The storm clouds came in the afternoon rather than the morning, so as we mentioned before, climate change playing havoc in Wyong.
So the Pirates here looking to open their account here on finals day, running around trying to create havoc, but Newtown pounce on the ball and they're approaching and going beyond their 22. What a shot that is from our ground camera, taking you right into the thick of the action here on finals day.
Getting all the haircuts.
And the colour and the excitement and the atmosphere and the sounds of this tournament. That's the go-to shot, I reckon, of the match.
Oh, isn't it? What? That's sevens personified. There's a couple of arse pats out there.
Look at the muscle tension in the legs about to go as he puts that ball in. Look at that.
It's a good drive by that scrum out of West Harbour and gives them plenty of space across the field.
Exactly. And Roney trying to hit it up with pace. Just short of the 22 here. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Are they about to get over the line for the first time? This is Pilikana. He got the ball out the back. It's keeping it alive. It's hot potato. They're spinning it from right to left. Are they about to put it on? Where's the support player, Liz? They need to throw it. Where's he going to come from? They're just going to take the tackle, but a penalty goes 22 metres out from their opposition's line. They're going to take the tap, Gareth Wozniak. You can feel points. You can get that tingling feeling. Get that tingling feeling all right. They've tingled their way over the line for their first try. Oh, Liz, have you got that tingling feeling? It's 5 points to 0. I know I've got the tingling feeling. Have you got the tingling feeling,
Pete,
Gareth?
unfortunately, that's a cold sore for you, mate, coming up. Anyway, Liz, that was a pretty good try.
It was good work here by West Harbour. It was really, pressure defense here coming out of that Newtown side. You saw them drive them back. Fortunately, the referee saw some sort of infringement. Called the penalty.
No. Here's the kick, Liz. Unfortunately, it's waved away, but we've seen our first try of the first half. It's 5 points to 0, and it came from that man on screen right there.
It took them a while, didn't it? The West Harbour, they were looming. They've had all the possession. They've had the weight of possession. And now the Newtown side, can they hit back? We know they're an invitational side. We know they like to throw the ball around, and that's what they're going to need to do to get back in this match.
Yep, still plenty of time to do that with 2 minutes left here in the first half. If they can go through with some momentum, get a try, and get the extras, it's a lot easier when that kick doesn't go 10. They can free kick midfield.
Oh, it's one of my pet hates, Liz, and I'll tell you what, we haven't seen too many good kicks here this morning. The wind, the breeze, it's blowing into their faces. And now what can the team in pink do? Oh, they can turn the ball on the inside. The gap opens up, and here they come, throwing the ball around as they promised they do pre-tournament, spinning away, flicking the pass, coming closer to the line. And they're 5 out. There's space out wide. Oh, he's going to be penalised for not releasing the ball, Liz.
Yeah, some good rugby. They were definitely on their first foot forward, running and receiving all those passes at pace. Unfortunate turning over the ball there. Anytime you give away possession, it just makes it easier for the other team, and most of the time leads to a try the other way.
So there's the plays on screen. Feeling the heat here today.
If you see on the far side, there's some sort of donkey over there with...
I think that's a seahorse.
Oh, it is from the university, of course. The University of Newcastle, the famous emblem of the seahorse. Of course, the seahorse, an interesting animal in itself, the only male that can impregnate itself. That's a bit of trivia for you out there. The University of Newcastle, proud hermaphrodites.
Seahorse. There he is. I wonder if he's got that tingling feeling.
Oh, I don't know, Pete.
As we see now, that's the 22 here, Gareth, under beautiful blue skies. 5 points to 0. Are they about to turn on the...
ignition, the accelerator? They certainly are, Pete. Have they gone over the halfway?
They've done it, and then we see about 5 Newtown players all around this West Harbour ball carrier. They've got plenty of space on the field, out to the left side, numbers 3 and a sideline to beat.
And
Yeah,
they've
certainly
got a winger out here. If he's put the foot down, look at him go. Support play on the right-hand side.
The Hooters gone, but they're going to get over in the touchline there.
Salpa gets there.
Salipa.
10-0, Liz. Wow, right on the stroke of the horn.
Oh my.
So they went
word.
95 meters for the try. They're getting the penalty on the other side of the field. It was good work by West Harbour taking advantage of getting the ball in hand and coming the other way. No time left in the half. They're going to go up 10-0 pending the kick. It's a tough angle. I'd be surprised if they were to make it, given the wind and the conditions today. So yesterday they dealt with rain and cold.
What are our odds, Liz? Oh, he's punched it. Oh. See it pull up in the breeze there. I was gonna give you 10-1 there, but in any case, it's half time, and it's a great tournament. The sun's out. Mr. Whippy's out there. He's getting plenty of ice creams away as we go down to the halfway line with Catcher.
So I'm here with Lottie Tungiri, or as the Australians know you, Lottie Tukiri. Central Coast Tournament, you're here with the Racha Felice team. How do you think it's...
Yeah, it's great. I think, the fact they're over here and they're going really well. I think, there's a lot of other teams here that have been put together and everything else, but these boys are from the one village, no extras, one team, and they've been, in camp for a while now. So I'm really excited to see how they're going to go later in the day, but the weather's turned it on as well, and the Central Coast is a really good tournament to put yourself out there against some really quality teams.
Yeah, so we have a few Fijian teams, and also the Aussie teams have been stepping it up, with New South Wales just beating Police, which is a great outcome for the tournament.
Yeah, great. I thought once you have a high quality teams, it makes everyone else get better, and you've seen that with the development team, with the New South Wales development team, and also the Aussie team as well. I think yesterday was a bit of an eye opener, and they've come out today and really worked on what they needed to do last night, and it's a great tournament for that.
Well, it's great to have you here, and good that you're enjoying the
Yeah,
tournament.
it's a great day, and I enjoyed it even more. So let's go right to Felicity.
Thanks.
Well, that's probably the interview of the day. Catcher getting Lottie Takiri, absolute Australian rugby and rugby league legend, as now the play restarts. Newtown, they're up against it, 10-0 down. West Harbour shrugging away from the tackle right in front of our commentary box position as they spread the ball wide now. Looking to go up the middle, but they can't. Good defence by Newtown. We saw them in the huddle at half-time there off the back of that interview, and they're steeled for something special in this second half. Oh, the no-look pass goes to ground.
Big palm, big fend.
Yeah, Salipa, he gets through in the end and puts a little goose step on at the line and gets through the other side and gets them up over towards the 40. And now they go wide again. The back spin pass thrown there. And we see a lot of skills in the West Harbour side, and they go towards the touchline. Oh, Newtown head off the charge there, lucky. Oh, around the back flick pass, but the referees deemed that as forward. What about the skills there?
Yeah, I think that was right place, right time for that Newtown player to intercept that. Otherwise, it surely would have been another West Harbour try. They're doing a great job coming into contact, drawing in about 3 defenders every time. Like you said, using that stiff arm or the palm off, and trying to create space for their own team and then getting it out wide. We'll see if a try can come here. It's going to be a West Harbour scrum about 5 meters out from the try line. This is a situation where you are looking to score. Certainly don't want to turn over.
Did you just call me Shirley?
I did.
Or was it Shirley? In any case, quoting many of the great movies here in the Bar TV.
Party box.
Party box.
What a shot. There's the benches.
Having fun.
So we see a free kick here now to West Harbour. Another opportunity for them looking for that try line. See if they can get their 3rd try of the match. Still about 5 meters out.
So let's see if they can crack it here. Spinning, weaving, jinking, straightening the play, offloading opposition plays at will. The whistle goes, and it goes the other way. And they're going to take the quick tap here, Newtown, and what's going to happen here? Well, they're going to bust the line. That's exactly what they're going to do. The chasers are on. Over the halfway line they come. Support's coming back on the left-hand side. Now it's their turn to put on the left foot step. Now it's their turn to show everybody what Sevens rugby's all about here. Enterprising play. They've still got a chance. They've still got a light. They've still got the switch on. The switch might turn to reality if they can throw it back on the inside. Razzle dazzle. Now they switch it. This is going to be the try of the tournament. What a try, Gareth Lozic. If they can offload, they do. Put it down. He does. What an absolute bell ringer. That is superb. The fans go up. The crowd love it. That'll bring the crowd back in 2017 with tries like that, Liz. Look at this, Lil. We're calling everybody our nicknames. Look at this, Gareth Lozic. They spin it from right to left. Look at that. Beautiful work.
Peter.
I thought for a moment they were going to bomb it, but they didn't. They executed it, and there's the kick, and it's gone down. So 10-5. What a try. And the kids, they love it. The stars of tomorrow's future.
Well, there's 3.5 minutes remaining in the half. Our clock has gone to get himself one of Big Mama's pies. So it's just dropped off the screen for a little bit.
Hey, Liz, have you had one of Big Mama's pies?
I haven't yet. I've yet to have my meat pies here in Australia.
You haven't had a mummy's pie?
I have not.
Oh,
I'll be sure to get one before the next round of games.
You need one.
Yeah.
Big Mama's pies. Nothing
They are really
beats
good.
it, mate.
Bit of pastry, bit of chunky beef. You can't go past it. Bit of Tommy sauce. It's how we do it down under.
Washed down with a Foster's.
I thought you guys don't drink those down here.
We don't.
Yeah, we don't drink them in the States either.
No, they drink it in the United Kingdom, though.
A Budweiser.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Coronas.
We have Newtown with a scrum coming away again here, about 40 meters out from the in goal, looking to maintain the momentum of that last try. You called it so beautifully. See if they can give you an opportunity to do it again.
I'd love another opportunity here. Are they about to provide the opportunity for the fans to get excited. They look the goods. They look the speeds machines. Look at them fly. Penalty will come though, Liz.
Yes, high tackle, quick tap taken. They're up against it now, the West Harbour side.
So they put the boot to the ball and they're going to rampage their way down inside the 22. They're stepping, they're jinking, the fluoro yellow boots shining with the afternoon sun as it's now 10 points to 5. West Harbour in front. They're jinking, they're stepping. They love the jink, they love the throw, they love the go. But the go fell out the back door on that occasion. Scooped ahead and it's all come to a climax about 5 metres out, Liz. Wow. Have you seen... That was quite nice, wasn't it? That was very nice.
It was very typical of what we expect out of Fiji rugby, though. Looking at the steps and the offloads. So we've seen Newtown's barely had any possession this game, and they're still full on in it. We know watching Fiji in the World Series that anything is possible, anything can happen. They've got the scrum. It's going to be a West Harbour put in, and of course we're going to expect some fast and furious defense from Newtown trying to create a turnover and create that final try.
Are you an inquisitive type, Liz? Do you like a little bit of inquisitivity?
I do.
You thinking, you know where I'm going with this?
No.
I see a coffee in your hand. How do you rate coffee here in Australia compared to the US? Because everyone I know, they say the American coffee is way better, but I don't know. That's your 10th of the day, isn't it?
It's
you
my
love
first.
your buzz.
And it's a tea. I gave up drinking
coffee.
You're
a green tea.
So I was working with our physio staff and our health and wellness coaches, and it kind of came up that coffee just doesn't work that well with me.
Doesn't really?
I have enough natural energy.
You buzz enough?
Yes.
Very good.
That tingling sensation, right?
Yeah, tingling
just in the mind.
Oh, it is. It is. So what does the green tea do? Like a calming effect?
You know, it's something warm on a cold day like this. And, you know, the antioxidants and things that are all just good for you. And it's something different from just drinking water all the time.
Yeah, it's a nice look, though. Very nice. And thanks for the, Gareth's singlet top as well. It'll look good on us.
It's all about that swag, right? You have to represent your program with pride, and we like to share that around the world.
Yeah,
we picked up, you mentioned yesterday I had my Brisbane Broncos hat.
Yes, where's the Broncos hat?
I left it at home with the sunshine today. There's no need to wear it. But we've come across, all the clubs that we've trained in with and against trading kit.
There's a chance here now for the Pirates, Liz. We'll come back to your Broncos hat shortly, because they're one of the biggest teams in the National Rugby League competition. And now, he's tripped over. He couldn't get to it because he's still on his haunches, back up towards halfway. The siren's gone in the background. They're looking around. They're throwing the dummy. This is razzle-dazzle. The siren's gone. They booted it a touch. And that's about all she wrote in this one. 10-5 West Harbour over Newtown. How would you sum that up, Liz?
I think if you're Newtown, you're heartbroken. They had the chance on that final play. They had the kick through and the opportunity for the try. Players taken out, and the referee said play on. So if you're West Harbour, I think you're wiping your brow saying, ooh, that one's over and done. They're going to be it's going to be the bowl final coming up, correct?
Yeah, that's it. Stay with us on Bar TV. We've got a plethora of sports coming your way throughout the summer, but don't go anywhere this afternoon. We're live, multi-camera action right here on the home of the Central Coast Sevens, Bar TV Sports. Where else would you rather be glued
of the Pirates?
but to Bar TV Sports here this afternoon? Let's go down touchline. Here's Catcher.
It's good that we got a new guys in the team, so good exposure for the boys. Get used to play some sevens. Right now, it's good fun out there.
So West Harbour's stepping up the Sevens program this season?
Yeah. Todd's looking to try and bring in a 7 season starting this year and try to build on to the next few years. So just wants to have a good tournament here and then carry on to another couple of tournaments, I think. They're just trying to build a sevens tournament, get a bit of pre-season going, get the fitness up.
Well, you chose a tough tournament with all the Fijians and national teams here.